to infinite downloads, a space where nothing is off limits and everything is possible. Sit back and enjoy an interesting conversation with an interesting person. What's up, Tracy? How are you?
I'm feeling good today.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Feeling good. We're here together and, none of these are ever planned, but stuff always, good stuff always comes out of them, you know?
I feel like spontaneity is always epic.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for coming out and let's see what it all comes from. We grew up together almost, you went to K-8 Center with me, right?
We went to the same elementary school, same elementary/middle.
Yeah.
Did
Dexter,
you come before
home.
it was like a transition into the No, it was like a middle school /
I went to
elementary.
7th grade in K-8 and then and then we went to HML together.
Yes. No, I didn't go to HML.
Oh, really?
I moved out of the country for
Oh, that's right. You went to
the Bahamas.
the Bahamas.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I thought you were dapping me up. I was ready for it.
Boom. Let's do it. I'm not going to leave you hanging. So, cool. How old are you?
27 in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
26.
Happy early birthday. Cool.
Man. You're the first person that actually tells me happy birthday this year. So, yeah. Thanks.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, a little bit more background on who you are and how we met and stuff like that. So, we went to the same middle school and you... So, how did we stay in contact and stuff like that? Just, friends and social media? Because, I don't really remember,
Yeah. I think it's honestly social media, which it's funny,
home.
I guess I could be... I love that he knows where home is.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it could be social media. I guess it could be corny to say, but some people I'm kind of I don't really care to see that person's content. Some people that you grew up with, you're just
there's nothing wrong with that.
That person doesn't post anything or whatever. I tend to to make my feed things that I like to see.
Duh.
And I feel for years I was man, this guy is on the same tip as me. With
Definitely.
Travel with the random stories, little things,
Yeah,
dogs,
the view.
people,
I've always enjoyed your pictures you
looking
post
at.
and stuff like that. Yeah. You're an artist. You're a fucking artist. You brought a piece that I commissioned you to do that I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah.
We've been trying to do this podcast for, fucking couple months, you know?
I know.
And here we are.
Wow.
It's awesome that you're here. So you're an artist. You do photography, you draw, you do everything. What?
Yeah, I guess I'd consider that multidisciplinary artist.
Mm-hmm.
So you name it, I like it.
Nice.
You show it to me, I'm into it.
You've always practiced art, you've always known your medium and stuff like that ever since you can remember, you can draw.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
I would definitely say since I was a kid, dancing has always been a thing.
Nice.
Just for fun. I fucking love to dance.
Nice.
As a kid, I remember just being hey, you want to dance battle me? Or being hey, grandma, record me doing this dance. And aside from that, I say animation is a big part of my life. Oh, wow. Too. Yeah, man. Being a kid and just watching animated series is fucking awesome.
That's cool. What are your favorites? I'm not into them, but...
Not anime, not Japanese.
Oh, okay,
anime.
Just animation.
More so animation, yeah.
Gotcha.
We're talking about regular show. Or
Adventure Time, Ed and Eddie. I gotcha.
Exactly.
Me too. I love cartoon. I love movies that are animated too, Meet the Robinsons and stuff like that.
Meet the Robinsons is so funny.
Yeah, that's just naming one off the top, Yes. But I've always been drawn to, it's just more, it's more fun. It's
appealing. And if you pay attention, a lot of times animated things have these layers of what they're really trying to tell you, It's just
never even really understood.
Some human that is just trying to tell a story and they're hey, I don't really care about acting. I don't really see any humans telling the story that I'm trying to tell.
Yeah.
So something like the creators of Adventure Time / what was it, Midnight Gospel?
Duncan Trussell. Yeah,
he has a story. He wants to say something, and bang,
yeah,
we're gonna do it.
You're not held in by physical, a camera because animation is everything. You can do anything you want. Super cool, and it starts by someone drawing it, right? That's how.
There's so many layers to it. There's so many people in that. Think about it. There's a person that made the character. There's a person that thought about the background. There's a person that did the color. There's a person that did the audio. There's so many layers.
There's people with really cool jobs out there. They're living their lives, happy as shit, and then,
Yeah, you saying that's so big to remind kids.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I do. I try to remind every little kid, hey, I remember being a kid and a lot of people being hey, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a this, be a that. So I meet kids that they're oh, I really like this Minecraft, whatever. I don't know what the beep you're talking about. But but it's like, dude, I need you to know that you could be a freaking game developer someday.
Yeah.
Hey, you like games? Hey, you like that? Did
Yeah.
you know that you could
Yeah.
be part of this?
Yeah.
Like,
There's
that's
not enough,
epic.
reassurance, especially parents, and, the world is hard right now.
Yeah.
To dream and to, support yourself, especially when you start growing up, and the age that we are, we're transitioning into like really having to try to figure out our lives,
Yeah.
and, bills and this and that, and having a dream, and
Yeah,
also
you just go
seeing,
with what you've been taught.
yeah,
You see
yeah,
what you've seen.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of this like, bloop. There you go.
Yeah.
We've been birdied into the world.
Yeah.
Baby bird.
I think, we're all here for a reason, and, hopefully, we find that reason. It's hard. I'm trying to find it. This is one of my things. This is one of my mediums as an artist, I collect it. I don't draw it. I know you know how to draw. I know how, how to, I'm so excited to see what's in that present, bro. It's crazy. We'll let the podcast run, and then
I was
at the right time,
like what you said last, I was kind of like, is this the moment?
Nah, chill.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll see. I love a lot of the things I have here are like commissioned pieces by like people. Like that was from Amanda Cantin. This is a really cool artist. She drew me there too.
I love that one.
Up here too.
Wow.
Yeah, and you see, I like all of my cool little things. I don't know. I just.
Get on with that, man.
Yeah. So this is from New World Kids, and I got it at the Coconut Groves Arts Festival.
Wow.
So I bought all 3 that I really liked. I just went through like 500 of them, and those are the 3 that I picked.
I love them.
They're cool, right? Like I just fucking like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see why you like them.
Yeah.
Dude, that in itself, I gotta tell you, man, like, even you inviting me into your space is a
Yeah,
really
definitely.
big deal
You're
to me.
welcome, for
in
sure.
the sense that, look, I used to do this crazy photo series that it was just like, I would meet people and I'd be like, hey, can I photograph your house?
Wow.
Like dishwashers at my restaurant, like random people that I'd
Yeah.
meet. I'd be like, hey, you're an interesting person. Can I photograph your crib?
Wow. Why the
And
crib? Just because it's like an extension
so
of...
intimate.
Yeah.
That's so intimate.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a mess, you're a mess.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in your fucking... It's going to be in the photograph.
In
like,
your DNA, yeah.
If you're in your DNA, the photograph, the reality, the everything. If you are a collector, it's going to be in your stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a
I can't
person
help
that
it.
is a
This is
minimalist,
just-
it's going to be in your space. And I
Yeah.
love that. Those are reflections of people.
Definitely. It's a
So,
reflection of who you are.
It's always
for
like
sure.
a big deal. Hey, thanks for letting me into your crib. Your personal space, your abode is an intimate space that you
Definitely.
don't just let anybody into, So it's really dope to like see. I walk in here and I'm like, damn, that's so Miguel. Like that is so Miguel.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that Miguel is so into all of this.
I can't help it. It just started and I couldn't stop, and I don't know. I travel and I collect like little things, and I like what I like, and I can't help but purchase like these little pieces of art and little trinkets and stuff.
Yeah.
I just,
my trinkets.
yeah, when I'm gone, like, someone will come in here and be like, look at the
Yes.
cool shit that he was like, that he liked, that I
he's
picked up.
into, yeah.
I could pick up anything else, but I picked up these things. These are like my, this is like a peek into my soul, into the
Yeah.
things that I'm interested in, things that I like, and the things that yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
Hell yeah.
Like, and this goes to your, if you care to have kids in your life, it
I do.
goes into
I
the-
do.
the
I need to
hands
pass this
of your
on.
kids. Yeah,
I need to pass
exactly.
this shit on for sure.
And man, I don't know about yourself, but like, let's say your pops. I know myself towards my fam. I
Mhm.
love things that my like parents passed down onto me. I'm like,
Nice, yeah.
that was yours. Like,
Yeah, there's a couple
Mom,
things
was-
that,
this is,
my
like,
dad gave me. Don Quixote and shit.
And maybe our parents aren't too artists or into art or into like collectibles too much, but like it's cool. Me, you, a lot of friends that we have, it's like we're leaving something freaking epic for
Yeah.
our future kids. Like,
Definitely.
I
There's a lot
could
of cool
definitely see our future family being like, dude, my dad is so cool. Like, my mom is so cool.
shit. Yeah. I don't ever see myself like growing up. I don't know. I think I always want to be fun. I always want to dress with colors and,
Yeah.
just keep it stylish and fun. I don't want to lose like my spark. I don't know. I just have a young, personality, and, I know how to be serious and take things seriously, but I don't see the point in it. I think life is supposed to be fun,
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you opened up a studio. You have a studio. You did, what is the studio thing? I know you're happy
Yeah.
about it. You did it at one point.
So happy about it.
You know,
I'm so
yeah.
happy about it.
Yeah, let's get into like who you are and what you
Yes.
do and stuff like that. Like, you're an artist, you're a photographer, you have works that you've put out, you've done shows, right? Where
Yeah,
you showcase your
absolutely.
art and
Shows,
stuff like
galleries,
that. What's your goal? What do
classes.
you're just an artist? What do you want to do? You want to
Dude,
just share it? Like
everything that you're saying, it just ties back into that. Like,
yeah.
You saying like, man, I just want to be forever young. I just want to be myself. I want to do what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to take everything too seriously. I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm just living.
Nice.
And that's the same way that I feel. This is just another chapter of my career, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Opening something epic to the public where I really get to share my knowledge and my skills and my things with other people.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
They're
awesome.
valid. They matter.
So new chapter for sure. But it's just another step. I'm really stoked to freaking open up a space, really expose myself to my community, create a space where people could be taking like interactive art classes, whether that's photography, whether that's collage work, whether that's us doing paper mache, whether that's us chilling, sipping tea, spinning records, all the homies, hey, bring your top 4 best records, and we're about to have like a Battle of the Ox type night. Enjoying
just life.
Create a place. Bringing back open mics. We've recently lost a lot of open mics here in Miami. So.
We went to Tea and Poets together that one time.
Yes. Oh my God, you did go to Tea and Poets with me. Tea and Poets is a cute one. You see what I'm saying? And they're consistent.
Yeah.
So bringing consistency.
Consistency is the key to almost all this shit,
hey,
especially art.
Yes, with art,
being consistent.
You're like,
especially when you get discouraged.
You have to be consistent. Consistency is like.
I'm getting discouraged with all this shit. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I like?
Dude,
but
we almost canceled this.
Yeah, I know. I just was like, oh, what am I doing? I see all these other people doing it that are so successful, and they're doing it like, in my view, so much better than me. And I'm like, I just get discouraged, But I'm gonna keep going. One thing that's actually really helped me keep going is one of my first guests was this guy. He wrote a cookbook, and like he wrote here. He gifted me it, and he was like, I'll come back for your 100th episode. And he was like, dude, no matter how hard it gets, keep going with this podcast stuff, So shout out to him. That really kept me going, and it's keeping me going because
that even hits me hard. Yeah,
it's like, what am I doing really? So I'm just kind of closing my eyes.
Can I share something with you that I feel like goes in with what you're saying?
Of course.
Which is, I guess, a way that I think of it in my mind. Ideas have a time shelf, right? You're given this idea, this spark.
Mm-hmm. Download.
God sees all of us as special.
Yeah.
The universe sees all of us as special in its entirety. And that's the trippiest thing, because it's like, you're just as special as me, motherfucker. And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, and you're given an idea. Think of it as it has a shelf life in the same way that something expires. You buy yourself some grapes, they're going to rot eventually, So
the idea has a shelf life
Yes. Meaning you're given that. You move with it because you have it in the now. Have you ever seen someone else like do something and you're like, yo, like a year ago I thought of that, or man, I had that same exact idea, and dude, they're freaking doing it, and I can't say shit because they're freaking doing it.
Yeah,
they did it.
Everyone has gone through that.
But it's that thing where it's like you had the spark of the idea, make it happen. You could doubt it all that you want.
So you're saying if you don't act on it, it just fizzles away.
You're just letting that shit catch dust. You're just letting that wonderful item that you bought or you were given or however you received it, and you're just letting it catch dust.
I see.
Dude, even if it only reaches 4 people, I have a SoundCloud. How about this one? I have a SoundCloud that maybe like 15 people have. I effing love my SoundCloud because it's there for me. I love to listen back to my voice notes I have conversations with my friends, or something that someone said, a freestyle that we had, or this and that. It's the memory, dude. F the what people will think or how far I will go or if I'm going to make it or if I'm going to this and that. Make it for you and for your loved ones around you. And years from now, I promise you, when you're 54, when you're freaking 69, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, damn. I was 20 something in that video and I'm so happy I did that.
Yeah.
I had such a great time during that experience. Or man, I loved my friend Brandon. Or oh my God, he's so funny. I love that we got this stuff.
Yeah.
Or hey, you just gotta do it.
I love that.
And someone is always loving it. Someone is always watching it. Someone is always
There's always an audience out there. And social media, puts you out on the map, and your audience is basically the whole world. You can be anywhere and you reach a whole different audience. And digital art like this, it'll always be there. Like you can go on YouTube and find a video that was posted 15 16 years ago,
yes,
and it's making a mark now.
Yes,
they're like little investments. It's really cool.
things that maybe wasn't popping off at the time, but it does.
It gains traction. It gains traction, and you know.
Yeah. It's, dude, not to be corny, I've been on a psilocybin journey, and
nice.
I cried so hard to the lyrics by Lupe Fiasco in freaking where he goes, if you are
what you say you are,
a superstar, and have no fear, the crowd is here. Dude, I let that hit, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is onto something.
Nice.
Like,
yeah.
Have no fear, the crowd is here. Like, you know, like, do it, make it.
Yeah.
You're saying that you're a superstar, you're saying that you're special, believe it, walk in it. Proof is in the pudding. That song is fire.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck.
Like,
I love that song.
Yes, that's such a great song. Listen to that.
Yeah.
Have a good cry to that.
Yeah, definitely. No, I used to freaking have that shit on replay. Yeah. I used to love that song, man. Damn.
It's such a good one. And then his other one, Paris, Tokyo, same album. Listen to that afterwards.
Got
so
it.
Good,
Will
so
do.
Good.
Will do.
Yes.
Yeah. So, back to you know, your studio and your art exhibits and stuff like that. Your end goal or whatever. Like, what are you doing? You know, like.
So I'm opening up a space where I'm gonna be, as I was saying, hosting interactive classes. Yeah. Really tethered a lot. Like, dude, my biggest inspiration through all of this, and I already even brought it up before this, is like, dude, the youth. The youth is such a big deal to me. Like, I think to myself back when I was young, and I'm like, little me would look at me and be like, she's kick-ass. Like,
nice.
Oh, she's so cool. Dang, she's really whatever. So I want to be that person for little me. Aside from the physical, aside from the personality, like, what would impress little me? What would impress little me is creating an interactive space where I can go somewhere and I could be doing art with other people.
Collaborating.
Where it's almost like safe even space. Like a big sister program, like safe space. Like, hey, like, yeah, I do this cool thing on the weekends, and I really want parents and children to interact with it all in one, you know? Like, parents are also invited to be a part of this. Like, hey, F your 9 to 5 weekdays, whatever. It's a weekend, honey. Don't bring up no excuses. It's a Saturday. Bring your kid out. We're going to paint together. We're going to have a good time together, and you're going to go home with a piece that you and your kid can hang up. And it was something that you guys bonded with, and I was also able to guide you through.
Nice.
I really want to create a safe space for everybody.
Do you have a name for it, or
the name of my studio is CyberOx?
CyberOx
Studio.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is CyberOx? Is that inspired by something? What does it mean?
I'm Year of the Ox.
Oh, cool.
I'm a 97 baby, so definitely Chinese zodiac inspired in that aspect. And cyber is just my amusement for all things like cyber related, like cyberpunk art.
Cool.
Just the idea of what the creation of the internet was and how it blew up, and how, like, I remember being in, like, what was it? Internet like is 6th to 7th grade transition when, like, the internet became, like,
we didn't grow up with phones and iPads. And,
I was like 6th, 7th grade, and like all of that came through, and I was just like, but it became so big so quick.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing right now. Everyone is living in this
this cyber world.
Yes. Yeah.
This cyber world.
Literally.
So just a little play on words. And
that's super cool.
Yeah.
Congrats. Where is it here?
Downtown Miami, dude.
No way.
Right across the street from Miami Soundbar.
Oh, what the fuck? That is so weird. I was there yesterday.
No way.
I swear to God. Someone just put me onto that spot yesterday.
Did you love it, or did you love it?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
Super cool. Really. Like,
shout out Miami Soundbar.
Yeah, man. Really cool. Right by the freaking river. Wow. That's so cool. That's so cool. Nice, man.
So yeah, downtown boys, dude. We're in downtown, man.
Hell yeah. Like, is it other people that you're have involved?
Even better, even cooler. So I'm on the same floor as Filmgate Miami. Filmgate Miami.
That sounds familiar.
Host film festivals in Miami, Florida. So they're one of like the biggest media organizations within South Florida at the moment, in the Magic City right now. So these people, like, really, it's dipping my toes in with like film world, and I'm so stoked. Like, this has been my dream. As an artist, I'm glad that we're going back to this, because I'm able to say what's my final goal as an artist.
Yeah, flow.
My dream, dude, is to be a independent female filmmaker. I am gonna make films someday.
Nice. Like, if you need an actor or someone to put behind the camera,
dude, you're on my list. Whether before you, I
want to do this shit.
You've been on my list. I need you to know that.
I'm tired. I don't want the conventional job.
Yes.
I want to, blow up and
you
like
want to voice act. You want to be an actor.
Yes.
You want to learn how to break dance and also be like everything.
Yeah. Fuck yes. Exactly. I mean, I just see the other people doing it, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. If they're doing it, I can, and I want to do it. There's some people that don't want to do it, but I want to do it. Yeah. It just seems impossible to me. It seems scary to me. But I'm tired of seeing other people do what I want to do. So, what action am I putting forward to that stuff? To be honest with you, nothing right now, but I'm taking the steps to go forward with it. Like with the B-Slap videos, we have the skit production thing.
I thought they were awesome.
Yeah, those are the first two. Sometimes it takes you to grind something, for a year, 2 years, 3 years for it to maybe catch its flow and catch your wave rhythm, of where your rhythm, to where it's supposed to be. But the important thing is planting that seed. You know what I'm saying? So this and this I'm still in the infantile stages of this stuff. Obviously I want to get better with the editing skills, with the more cameras, the more angles. But right now I'm just doing what I can, and it's better than nothing. And shit, this is going great. Like this is super cool. Now in a year from now you're gonna be able to look back and see this. You're like, damn, look at my mind frame. Look at what I was saying. And. I think with the camera and the mics and stuff like that, like people become a little bit more organic, and they just, you just start to flow, like in conversation. It's really nice and really cool. And I think that's one of my things. I can talk. I can, I've really enjoyed talking to people. And if you look back at it all of the episodes are just basically people that I find like super awesome, super cool. I see myself in them, and they're just like people in my life's journey. It's really fun. I've been asking you for a minute to, I was excited for you to do it because exactly why. You're fucking killing it. I fucking love it.
You're fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Seriously. And I'm such like, when people are talking to me, like I really take into consideration what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like whatever. So even if like 5 minutes have passed, I'm like, I need to tell them that I like heard what they said.
Yeah.
And when you were mentioning about like the mics and the equipment and like editing, you want to get better at editing and whatever. Like, I just want to give you an affirmation. Like,
thank you.
Rejoice where you're at, my dude.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I have to appreciate it more.
I went to school for art, and
no way, cool.
I loved it. Awesome. No regrets. I freaking love being like graduating for that and all.
What's your favorite medium? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead. Favorite medium.
Like
quick.
Like, photography. Yeah, okay, cool. All right.
Photographer.
All right, keep going with where you're going. I'm sorry, I had to cut you off.
No, that's okay. With that, dude, like, when you get more seasoned at things, there's a little bit of that authenticity that is a little lost. That, like, original spark. Like, I can't pick up a camera anymore and just do the simple, like, shit that is not super overly thought out of. Like, now I pick up a camera and sure, it's awesome, whatever. The photography looks great. But, like, I wish I still had that, like, virgin mind. That virgin mind towards my art where it's not, like, me overthinking, like, the lighting, the film, the this, the whatever. There's something beautiful about, like, the raw, the baby, the thing. Like,
well, you're right.
In the same way, like you're saying, like, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, dude, I effing loved what I was doing. Like, it was so like raw. Like, look at where I was living. You won't live here someday. Like, you're gonna be like, dude, look at where I was living.
Yeah, definitely.
Look how I had everything set up, and that was like my 7th setup from like the time that I moved there. Wow. So it all wraps around. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yes. Very, very, very nice words. Very
absolutely.
Good. Hell yeah.
Yes. But yes, photography, definitely my like main medium.
Nice.
Can't answer that.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely what's your Instagram so the 2 people that watch this know?
My Instagram is Insomniac Rain or Insomnia Crane. Oh. It's kind of like a play on like how you want to read it. Yeah. Is it an Insomnia Crane or is it like Insomniac Rain?
I see.
You feel me?
Cool.
But aside from that, little self shout out, self promo. I'm
plug
Tracy
it all in.
Perez, if you know me by my government name. Also known as T. Dot, also known as Tracy Not McGrady. I was Tracy Not McGrady for years.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought your last name was McGrady. I was gonna.
My high school teachers would call me McGrady.
Okay.
Yes, no, that's a play on like I made that in like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I think I made that like username, and Tracy McGrady is a basketball player.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he played for Magic, if I'm not mistaken. And like this notorious basketball player, whatever. So like when I was a kid and we used to do like sports day like essays, I was like, damn, this guy has my name. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna talk about Tracy McGrady. I grew up and my whole like username was Tracy Not McGrady.
I like that. That is so cool. Thanks for the context.
When I look
finally
back,
know what it was
clever.
about. I always thought that was your last name. Now I know it's Perez. I've only known you for fucking 10 years.
The government name drops the government.
Yeah.
Yes, that was, I was pretty clever for that, dude, for that
Hell yeah.
being like a 2013, like, that was like over 10 years ago, dude. That was...
Yeah, you're on point. That's fucking awesome. Giving yourself credit. Hell yeah. Are you still working at Los Felix?
I am.
Nice. That place
Felix,
is like
dude.
Really beautiful and amazing, right?
Isn't
like
it?
the food. I've never been. I've always
Really?
followed them.
You haven't
I've
been?
never been. It's a Mexican
Come back.
Michelin star
You're
restaurant, right?
You're funny. Because today in my head, I was like, I am going to go and like sign up for like stand-up comedy.
Ooh,
and like
bring me with you.
Just like vent about my job. And like you right now being like, oh, it's a Mexican place. Like my eyes kind of widen, like looking at you. Like,
Yeah, what? It's not? Or
I'm
what?
like kind of tweaking like, no, it's not a
What is
Mexican
it? I'm
place."
sorry.
No, that's okay. It's just funny. It's humorous. to me,
Everyone
actually.
thinks it's...
Everyone thinks it's a Mexican place.
Okay.
We kind of have this misconception that we're this Mexican spot. Even more beautiful than that, dude. They're really playing like homage to corn and like milpa farming.
Wow, what's milpa?
So basically,
milpa is corn farming? Or what's
it's
milpa?
the indigenous way of farming. So
wow.
you're doing things from like the root, from the crop, from
wow.
from the everything, like the oldest of oldest ways.
Wow.
So this place, epic place, they're sourcing
Los Felix in Coconut Grove.
Los Felix in Coconut Grove, sourcing their corn from farms across Mexico, the U.S. They're touching up places across Latin America, Central America, the whole shebang.
Wow.
Really bringing in the freshest of ingredients, supporting local farms. Just such a clean, phenomenal place where like I'm feeling pride over being a part of a place.
I've seen you draw like the menu daily, right? Like you do
not the
doodles
menu. Look how cute. We have like birthdays and we bring people like a birthday like surprise, and then you give everybody a check at the end. I've noticed that we give them on like these little postcards. So be like, hey, why not draw out personal and write down like really personal messages?
Yeah, I've seen them. They look super cool. You doodle on them and you put your art on them. That's
I put my art on them. I've really made some connections with that. Like people are like, who are you? Like, what is this?
Super interesting. That is so cool that your place of employment allows you to give your input, your artistic input. It's not just...
What a blessing.
Yeah, that's super cool. You feel good and happy there. That's what's up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got to check it out.
Yeah, come through, dude. I will hook you up for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. So not Mexican.
No,
but
not Mexican.
It won
mix of like Latin American cultures. You're thinking, Mesoamerican, Nicaragua, Colombia. We're talking about Venezuela.
What are some like dishes like that are?
We're looking at tamales, arepas. You're talking about the freshest of corn tortillas.
Wow.
All of these beautiful things. Damn. They make these amazing dumplings that they're not like filled Asian dumplings, but like gnocchi style masa roll dumplings. Dude, off the chain. Like, really beautiful place.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it has a Michelin star, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is so cool. That's awesome.
Yes.
I mean, there's plenty of places that are absolutely amazing and don't have Michelin stars, but, if you do get one of those, there's something going on that's pretty magical.
Small-known businesses deserve their, their flowers, man.
Yeah, and the chef, is he the owner and stuff? Or
he is the owner. It's like a little concept in between the chef and this wonderful couple.
Nice.
Josh and Pili.
Cool.
Dude, such great people, man, and really personable people. It's really nice working for a small-owned business.
Nice. Yeah, it's a small restaurant, right? It's not that big. It doesn't have that many seats. It's more personal. That's super cool.
I like that. It's nice. Been a good time.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Yeah, man. And definitely inspiring for myself. Like, aside from the whole art thing, man, I'm sure that you can relate. You've been a part of hospitality for a while. Like,
yeah.
Hospitality is slightly exciting. Like,
if you're passionate about it and you're, I love it. I love it in the right circumstances. I love, serving people and being, doing it.
And talking to you about the food.
And I see my gifts and the reason why I'm there. And, so many people, I connect with so many people at the table because I understand what it is to the experience of going out to eat and how important it is for your server to like be your captain of your experience. Like I understand that a lot of people are there for like just their check. I'm there to like learn, I want to be on the other side of things that one day I don't know if I necessarily want to own something because it's very slavish and stuff like that. But, I'd rather own something than not. Dexter, home. So I see it and like, I feel like I'm learning and I really do enjoy my time, working and serving and stuff like that. And, we get by pretty well, compared to like other jobs and stuff like that. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good to us.
Absolutely.
And we can go travel and come back to our jobs and stuff like that.
Have a few days off and take a vacation.
Yeah. And it's fun. And there's so many, like, I think one of the most jobs that there is in the world is like, service workers,
really?
Like, right. Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest amount of jobs there is, in the world, it's like service workers, like restaurants,
Would it be rough for me to say that I feel like 78% of them are not passionate about their job?
78%. That is a great guess. And that is it might be for more. Sure. No, yeah, it might be more. Exactly. And that a lot of times it transfers over to, the guest and they can feel it and stuff like that. But they can also feel when you're passionate and when you're,
for sure.
And when if you're there, you might as well be happy and you might as well just like, do your job as best as you can. Exactly. And it transfers over to the guests and they feel it, and
exactly
you're basically there together, you're working and they're enjoying, but you can enjoy with them while you're making money and
making somebody happy.
Yeah,
dude, that is epic. Like,
really, no, it's so a nice epic. It's fun. You're moving around, you're talking, I could never be
right,
daily sitting. You sit all the time.
You having a hunchback.
Yeah, you sit all the time, bro. Movement,
being in silence.
Movement is like the main like source of health. I can have like basically whatever sort of lifestyle I want, in terms of diet and stuff like that. But if you move daily, like if you do exercise, and walking is the most underrated
form of exercise
for sure. I just came back from Spain, bro, and you don't see obese people there. Everyone, first of all, people aren't like inside of their houses. They are outside. They're walking, they're talking, they're and they eat a lot, they drink a lot, and they smoke a lot of tobacco. But they're just constantly walking. They're all walkable cities, unlike Miami. Miami is
you're
like
driving in a car.
Yeah, Miami, if you don't have a car, like, or if you don't only live in Brickell and stuff like that, like you're basically locked up. Like to take a bus from here to the beach is pretty annoying. It's not, isn't a walkable like terrain and grade. But
no, I definitely feel like the city of Miami could definitely do better on the transportation system too, relating like even the metro. Like, dude, put a metro from freaking Hialeah all the way to Homestead.
Yeah.
Let people get all the way to Homestead. Let people get to Westchester. Let people get to Kendall. Let people move, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's so important.
Yeah, definitely. So, the people are walking all the time. So, all of them are like beautiful. They're all fucking beautiful,
Matt,
but
so
coming back home was nice. But, traveling is always fucking amazing. I don't know what it is, but that's like my main thing in life, traveling. That you know me, everyone knows me as that. Like I always love to fucking
travel, dude.
Pick up and fucking go. I'll work for 8 months if I can take 1 month off, for sure. I'll lock in for 8 months if I can take 1 month off.
That's me right now.
Nice. You took off to the Bahamas. How was that? Let's talk about that. You went to the Bahamas at what age? Where are you from?
I was born here. I'm a Hialeah baby.
Nice.
Hialeah boys.
305. Wait, what is Hialeah? Is Hialeah 305?
Yeah,
It's 305
for sure.
Okay. But what is ethnicity wise? Where's your fam from?
I'm Nicaraguan.
Oh wow.
And Colombian.
Oh cool. Wow.
Yeah,
Fun mix.
yeah.
Fun mix.
My mom is from Nicaragua, Managua, Nicaragua.
Nice.
Born over there. Came over here
Cool.
like at age 9.
Wow. So her parents brought her and nice.
Yeah, they brought her. Really like came on like some asylum, like religious asylum system to leave the country. And yeah, man, been here ever since. My mom is the ultimate trailblazer of a woman. My mom is
Wow. You get it from somewhere.
Dude, my mom is like
Nice.
yeah, man.
That's so cool.
And
You have a
then-
good relationship with both your parents.
Yeah, man,
Nice.
it's a working process, you know.
Yeah.
As you get older, you definitely like see things differently too.
For sure.
But
Usually,
yeah,
once you get older, like if you were having like a rough relationship with your parents, it starts to like come together a little bit more.
it comes together. It makes sense
yeah.
at one point.
Yeah,
like-
because you both are like just like they're becoming an adult.
Yeah, they're
whatever.
just-
Like they're doing their
they're
own
figuring
thing.
it out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I turned 25, and it was like a thing where like I woke up on October 20th, and I was like, I'm 25. Oh
Yeah,
shit! My
yeah.
mom is actually a really like young baby, and my mom had me when she was like really young. And
How
like,
old was she
she's just
have you
figuring
when?
it out. She was 18, dude.
Oh wow.
Baby, dude.
Wow.
You imagine you're freaking 18? I'm freaking 26 years old now. If I were to have a kid, I'd be like,
Yo, fucking.
can you hold it?
Same. Yeah. Some of my friends have children and stuff, and hey, they're killing it.
God bless
and-
them. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're killing it, and but damn, I wouldn't see myself having children right now,
Yeah.
just because I feel like I have so much more work to do, so much more to
Yeah,
find out about
emotionally,
myself.
So many things.
I almost want to like have it all figured out before I have children.
Easy to
it's
say
hard.
that. So easy to say that. It's crazy how things connect. I was just talking to my physical therapist today. Like she was massaging my back and talking to me about this. And
Nice.
she was like, it's so important to like just know sometimes it's just not the right time. Like, like, and I mentioned to her, like, God makes no mistakes. The universe makes no mistakes. Like, maybe you see your homie so-and-so, fulano de tal. Fulano de tal just had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense for for some reason. Maybe your friend was the wildest card alive.
That's so
And,
crazy that
like-
you're saying
and
that.
like
'cause-
that person had a child, and that child just like changed their life.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, you're looking at your homie like, I didn't think that it was gonna be that,
yeah, but that's what
but
you
that's
needed.
what you needed.
Yeah.
Like, and you're so blessed. Like, you're so like, life is so inferior.
Yeah, one of my best
Awesome.
friends, craziest fucker in school, just like me. I was bad. We were troublemakers, class clowns, all that stuff. And he was candela, and he just had 2 children, and wow, he's just locked in. He's just doing really well, and
Yeah,
his
man.
children, 2 home births, 2 water births, his children.
Wow.
Like the mother is like
Wow.
very, very
Shout out to
holistic, and bro, they've grown up like so beautifully, and those kids are like 2, and they're like walking and talking. It's
Wow.
insane. They're so they're so well behaved, and they're not given like iPads at the table and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
those kids are just they're being raised really right. So when I have kids, I'm gonna go over there and get some advice and stuff like that, because
you guys
man,
have that little book that you can share with
yeah,
me with all of the-
it's sad, nowadays it's put the iPad in front of the kid to give them
I
to
don't
shut
get
the fuck up.
I don't get it.
It's super sad, and we never grew up that way.
Never.
I grew up outside. When I got in trouble, my parents would take away my basketball, my soccer, my freaking skateboard.
I was told that I can't go outside and climb the tree. Like
exactly.
your pogo stick is being taken
Yeah.
away. Like
Felt really bad for the generation like a little bit under us, especially for the social media boom and the technology boom, but also for COVID. Imagine the kids like going through like school with COVID, like that
So
really
weird.
it really messed up a lot of things for a lot of people. And like,
Yeah.
look, now that should never happen.
Que locura.
What the fuck was up with that shit, bro? What the fuck? Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, moving on from that topic.
I think that we're 2 very controversial motherfuckers when
Yeah.
it comes to that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
what happened to COVID? Where is COVID?
Yeah, it's gone.
Where has COVID gone?
It was never here, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like the same hair, same curly hair.
Yeah, right? I have it all like up right now.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Cool style. I want to like.
I might look like I have like a party in the front, business in the back.
Nice.
What is it? Business in the front, party in the
I think you said it right the first time.
The Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Dex is like,
he wants to be a part of the pod.
Yeah, he wants to say something. He wants to say something.
He's the best dog in the world. I freaking
so
love that guy.
He's your best companion.
Oh yeah,
How did he react when you came back from Spain?
Oh, he freaks out.
Yeah.
He can't hold it in. You know, he starts to like get on his belly and starts to basically scream.
Dude,
you know?
Dogs are so like,
Dogs are the best. Dogs are the best, and they're just the best. You can't really describe the relationship
so
like
loyal.
yeah.
They're so loyal, loving, beautiful.
Definitely.
They know tone.
Yeah.
They know your mood. They know if you're sad.
They know when it's time to chill. They know when it's time to go. They know when it's time to adventure. They know when you're being serious.
When you're like, yo, stop.
Yep.
Like, oh shit.
Yep. He's fucking looking at me and stuff. He's such a good dog.
You know how like every like legendary person has like their little sidekick dog.
Yeah.
Dexter's
my little like, definitely.
You know how like Sublime has Lou?
Yeah.
Had Lou like the Dalmatian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is your Lou.
Definitely. Dexter's the best. Do you have a dog or an animal?
No,
or anything?
I don't have a dog or
Dexter,
an animal. No, dude, I didn't grow up with a pet really. It wasn't my like family's thing.
Nice. No, I've literally always had dogs and pets and stuff like that. I have a cat at my mom's house.
I wish. Definitely the day that I have a crib, I have my like dream animals in mind.
Nice.
I really want like one of those little like sausage dogs.
Ooh, for sure.
Bruh.
Danny DeVito dog.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. They're so awesome.
Have you seen the new Beetlejuice movie?
No. Did you like it?
Bro, I really loved it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Have you seen the first one?
No.
You haven't seen the first Beetlejuice?
No. Is
Tim Burton?
No.
Oh man, you should watch it. I love movies so much.
Yeah,
I want to. My friend Victor.
I can't believe that I've never seen Beetlejuice. So.
My friend Victor wants to, make movies. He's a screenwriter, and he's actually right now. I really want to check this out because he's on Miami Community Radio right now.
No way.
Yeah,
those are my homies on that.
Really?
Shout out Phil on Miami Community.
No way. Oh my God, it's Victor. That's Victor and our friend.
Dude, shout out Miami Community Radio, really putting on like local artists, really giving them a platform to show off their kick-ass talents, dude. Shout out Victor right now.
Wow, that is so cool, man. I'm so happy to see him doing things and, being in his space. And he's the person who I started B-Slap videos with. I mean, go to YouTube. We have videos of us like 13 years ago, like fucking around on the street, ding dong ditching. Like we were the original pranksters. We were like doing all that shit, and we just kind of stopped with it. And now the dream is back. And
yes,
we want to do skits. We want to, and he's a screenwriter. He has multiple movies completely written out. So that's a really
Victor,
big.
Hit me up.
Yeah,
dude.
for sure.
Definitely, I'm your girl.
He doesn't watch this shit. No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna ping Victor.
I don't blame anyone. It's sometimes it's hard for content to bring me in, but I do have a lot of like friends that like are like, yo, I watched the whole thing. Yeah, you're doing amazing. Don't stop. I'm getting super discouraged, and I want to be successful in life right now and stuff. And I like want to cut my hair, and like I'm almost like on the verge of like going to the freaking military, like to just have some sense of order and change. And like I'm like, fuck, I'm 25. Kind of this stuff is not really working out. Like, I mean, I haven't really tried to do a business yet or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm ready to be successful, and I feel like that's one way that'll help me. It goes against almost everything that I am, and like all of what I
have said for years.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like conformity, and I feel like it can be done a beautiful way, and there's just so much more than becoming like government property. And I really think it can be done like through real estate, through business, and I would love to just make money online. Yeah, hell yeah. Martial arts.
Yes, bro.
I used to do fucking martial arts.
Locked in dead serious. Martial arts.
Yeah, cool. I used to do taekwondo and MMA.
Like when you were
and
saying that, I was like, yo, if you the opposite of military is becoming a monk.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Go to Asia, like
true,
dude. Be one of those Hare Krishna people, dude.
Yeah, like, Hare Krishna.
There's definitely
for sure
like. And there's the beauty in that. Like, I could relate to you. I don't think that it's funny, or I don't think that it's wacky to, like, just have these random, like, outbursts of, like, yo, something needs to change in my life. That's kind of
I'm now. Like, fuck, I'm 25.
Definitely in the air right
what if I had to, like, fucking, sustain a family right now. I don't and stuff like that. But like I'm like I couldn't. I just work
That's
a
how I
job.
feel, yeah.
I hustle. I really hustle as much as I can. I work as much as possible, and I'm perfectly fine. And I use my money for experiences and traveling and investing in this and also in real estate and property. I've gotten 2 pieces of land. They're just sitting there. It's just land. I'd love to put a house in them.
That is so epic of you.
Yeah. One of them is in North Fort Myers. The other one is in Sarasota. So that I got that under my belt, at least. But at this point, it's just stagnant. I got to figure out how to put a house on it or something like that, and just keep going with it, or maybe figure out how, that makes me money. I just want to think in different terms of, I'm not okay with just having a job for the rest of my time.
Yeah, me neither.
And there's just way too many artists out there. Like, I mean, I don't know if you know who iShowSpeed is or Drewski. These are creators that are just popping off right now on the internet.
They
just do endless amounts of things. Yeah, live streams.
Yeah,
do. They're just popping off right now, and I'm like, if they are waking up every day and like living whatever life they want, they're super successful. They're taking care of their family. They're doing things like, damn, I have. Too. Yes, I can do it too. I don't want to throw it all away just because. I don't believe in myself, and you gotta try. You definitely gotta try. And this right here is me trying these podcasts, these videos. It's hard to put yourself out there in a world full of creators that have already established themselves. So putting yourself out there with content that hasn't really gained momentum or anything yet, it's hard. But we're keeping going with it. And there's a lot of there's a lot of people lined up to come on here and talk, and yeah.
And there's something even a little silly about you saying that, because all of those people started somewhere too.
Exactly. You're right. You're so right. Dude, you're so right.
Dude, Walt Disney was rejected 14 times.
Yeah,
Walt Disney was told that his idea was stupid.
Yep, you're right.
It was whack. And there's so many inspirational people that could give you the same thing. Of dude, I thought that nobody was watching my shit. Or I just thought that it was a dud. And it's like, dude, do it.
Yeah.
Do it anyway. Do it anyway, and someday for your beautiful efforts, something in the world is going to be like, I fuck with you, I see you. Things that you couldn't even imagine, that all of a sudden they're like, hey Miguel, we actually want you to do such and such and such and such. We're inviting you to Jamaica to do an interview on so and so, and
I'd love to incorporate traveling interviews, with my travels.
One of those little mics.
Yeah, I have them, and man, when I went to Spain, I brought all of my equipment to do it, but it just became like a job. I'm like, oh, I just kind of want to enjoy this shit. I put my fucking camera away, and I almost put my phone, yeah, literally. And I just enjoyed my time. But I think the next trip I do, I really want to completely fucking vlog it and really have the camera on the whole time, because I know I can capture really cool shit that goes down. And my travels are always so fun. And I basically travel with Ernesto. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Badass chef.
Ernesto.
I followed his food page.
Jalapeno
I remember
Kitchen.
him from school.
Nice, yeah.
I went to elementary school with him.
He's the sous chef at Bouchon Bistro in Las Vegas. He's working at the Venetian with Thomas Keller.
Nuts.
Yeah,
I've seen his stuff and things that he works on. And
He's
so happy
it.
for dude.
He's killing it. Yeah, and he's
anybody that's in the culinary world. I'm so happy that he's really living his dream.
Yeah,
and
he
it's
loves
only
that
gonna
shit.
go up from there.
Yeah, he said something while we were on the trip. He was like, well, the thing that I'm best at is cooking, and he knows that.
Wow.
He knows that. He knows what he found his thing. Yeah,
his justy.
Yeah, so I'm in the corner what the fuck am I good at? I'm still just...
You're good at everything.
Yeah, I'm just...
Jack of all trades.
Figuring it out. I'll have my thing where I can, really, tone in and hone in on it. It just takes different amounts of time for everyone,
Yeah.
Point is, I'm not stagnant. I'm not just sitting in a corner and stuff like that. And I feel bad for a lot of people that just can't get anything out. But at least, I have some sort of momentum with, some sort of art, some sort of things that I like. I go outside and, I move. Movement is important, especially if you're prone to being depressed and stuff like that. If you're staying in one place, bro, you're not, it doesn't.
Your mind is staying in one place.
Yeah, it's, I rarely stay home.
Yeah.
Now I can stay home so I can, learn about my technology, dive into my computer and stuff like that and learn. All that stuff is very hard. The technology stuff. It's hard for me, and learning what your tools do and how to use them and stuff like that. There's a lot to them that if you could just go right through your head,
Yeah. Word, but it's still like you have to find your little moments where like you tap into it and
Yeah.
you do it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then also to what you're saying too, like us saying like your homie kind of knows like food is his thing and like you know you're whatever. Think of like celebrities are so corny to bring up, but like
No, dude.
there's all kinds of people in this world. There's a Frida Kahlo to this world. There's an Anthony Bourdain to this world. There's an Amy Winehouse to this world. There's a like everyone has their own thing, and maybe to some people it seems like it hit them a little quicker, hit them a little what like whatever. But like even me bringing up Anthony Bourdain, like dude, that's really like if I were to like compare you to someone.
Oh really? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
fucking love Anthony Bourdain.
Your interests and dude.
I wanna have my own.
Let me give you an even badder asser.
An
even better compliment. You know who you should be a guest on?
Who?
You should be on a guest on Fuck That's Delicious when
fuck
Action
yeah.
Bronson comes to Miami.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
I could see you getting along with dude. Like I just see you as like
thank you
a character. Like you know what you're talking about. You've been in the industry.
Yeah.
You've traveled. You this. You that. Like
yeah. I can't wait to give my input.
Something that like a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, and seeing you is actually kind of a reflection because, like, dude, I see you from far away. I see you from media, and I'm like, dude, Miguel is so confident. Like, Miguel, I'm so happy he's doing his freaking interviews because he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to keep on doing them, whatever. So, like, hearing your perspective is like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
So just always know you're inspiring someone else.
Yeah,
because it's
thank you.
Dang, they're doing something. And you might feel the same thing about me. And I'm kind of like,
I can be scared, I can be this and that, but hey, I'm sitting right here and we're doing it, you know, and I'm gonna continue to do it, you know, and it doesn't end here.
Be the Miguel Escada of this world, like be the you.
Yeah.
You were born to be the you, and
thank
like
you.
It might not come so quick. Like time is not linear. Like
you're right. I can't wait to.
There's things that other friends might be like, dude, my friend Miguel has been traveling and such, and they can't say that. Like.
Yeah.
And vice versa, like
100%.
Hey, my friend Ernesto is a freaking chef at a place, and I can't say that, but it's like, dude. Just trust.
Yeah.
Like
you're so
we're
right.
all chosen. We're all doing good.
That's such a great way to put it all together.
Yeah, man.
And
like,
look at it.
Always know that you're inspiring someone, even though you don't see it.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely. You're right.
You're always inspiring someone in some kind of way. Like,
definitely.
Damn, I love that person put up that story or that YouTube video because, man, I think about myself too much, but I love that person doesn't think too much about themselves.
And they,
I'm gonna be like that too.
Yeah.
And you're always inspiring somebody.
You're right.
Always, always, always.
You're right. Very, very great way to put it. And look at it.
Please take that with you.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Seriously.
No. This has been awesome. Yeah. I've been taking it all in.
Wait, please take this with you too.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Not my Chinatown t-shirt. Okay. So.
Oh shit. So this is a commission that I commissioned Tracy to do. So she's an artist.
I've been wanting to do something for Miguel for a while, and
nice.
I wouldn't even say that this is a commission. This is more so a gift because it's honestly coming from the heart.
Beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Oh my god.
Here's a little baby I made for you.
No fucking way. That is so cool, Tracy.
Definitely inspired by travel because I feel like both of us could definitely relate to that.
You're missing out every time you don't take the long way home. Wow, dude. It's time to move the fuck on. That is so fucking cool. The fact that you put the bus in there.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
I put his dad's bus in there.
I'm gonna stare at this for a long time when you leave.
Yes, man. And like even when I wrote on it, like I definitely feel like you're one of my homies that we're all walking each other home, and you're like me. We're choosing to take the scenic route. You know?
Dude, wow. Like, this is too much, bro. Goddamn. Wow. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Absolutely. Little collage
work, my God.
Drawing. Mixed media, man.
Mixed media.
Mixed media for you, and I wanted to frame it for you, too.
Nah, this is too much. This is too much. Take it back. I'm kidding. Wow. Oh, my God, it's an airplane.
Time to move the fuck on.
I'm going to stare at it. That was killer, bro. You killed it. You killed it.
Absolutely.
Wait, just pose there. Let me take a picture.
Oh, I'm glad that you like it.
I fucking love it. Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
Absolutely. Wow. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course. Fuck yeah.
It's amazing to talk to you, and like, you know, what's the beautiful part about like community and collaboration. Yeah. Like,
it was amazing talking to you.
This is me talking to you. This is me giving you something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is me inviting you to like my future plans. Like my place is coming.
Yeah.
My place is popping.
Yeah,
up.
please,
like,
let's
post
work.
something there.
Let's
Do
connect.
stuff
Yeah,
there,
let's
like,
do stuff. There's people.
Mi casa es tu casa.
Hell yeah. Likewise, you're in my house right now. You know, fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much. This is so cool. I'm really happy we did this. You had amazing things to say, and I'm excited for, you know, what can come. And, you know, there's a reason that people know each other and that you're in the same location as one another.
Yeah, right.
So lots of fun, cool things coming up, and I'm excited for anything that you and I can collab on and do, and I'll support you in whatever you got, and thanks for supporting me and coming on.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
My friend.
Bye. Thank you so much. Peace. You put all of your
downloads.
stuff. Yeah, infinite downloads, you already know.
We chatted about it.
All right, you put Tracy McGrady or the Insomnia Crane. Everyone's got
Crane.
Yeah.
You got me. You got Miguel as the best host right here. Keep on watching infinite downloads and keep on getting your infinite downloads.
Hell yeah. Boom.